Thank you for checking out Geeked Up Paranormal podcast clips. Make sure you go over to the main channel, Geeked Up Paranormal, to check out the podcast in its entirety. The link will be down in the description. Matter of fact, my mom told me today my great aunt used to work there. I think in the laundry. In one of the buildings that was not connected to the hospital.
Yeah, I remember your grandma telling me a story one time about her being young and going through there, but she said that she only went through the nursing home part of it.
Yeah, I think at one time it was a nursing home, wasn't it?
Well, it had a nursing home in it.
Oh, during the TB?
Yeah, it had like...
I thought it was after TB. After the TB...
It could have been maybe when it got turned into the asylum. But I didn't read much on the asylum part because we're more talking about the TB.
And after all of that, some dude ended up buying the land before the owners now. Mm-hmm. And so I'm a Christian man, and I have my Christian beliefs. And this guy kind of wanted to be a-hole and tear down it all and put the biggest Jesus statue in the world up there. Which, I mean, there's other places he could have done that. So he tore down all the buildings that was around Waverly Hills, like the schoolhouse, the old schoolhouse,
the Colonel's house,
the
I don't know how to word that.
Was it the bunkhouse? Right, there's a bunkhouse.
Yeah.
Then there's
a butcher.
You got a butcher house, grocery store, apparently.
Yeah, it was pretty much like its own little town.
Yeah, and then you gotta remember the era. It was in the 1920s till 1960s. 1910 to 1961.
Yeah.
And in that era,
the colors was separated.
Yeah, you had racism bad.
Mm-hmm. So Colored had their own hospital on the hill, and their own colored staff. I'm not sure about doctors. I don't know if colored people were able to even become doctors back then, but I know that they had colored staff.
So, and apparently the colored hospital was more run down, or very run down, and wasn't kept maintained.
For sure.
So,
and that's definitely in the photos.
Yeah, and I know if I ever go up there, I'm going to try to figure out where their little hospital was and see if I can make contact with them, communication with, if there was any spirits of theirs still there.
Yeah, because the guy literally knocked everything down other than the hospital because they didn't allow him to, because it's it's marked as a historic building.
Yeah, so he tried to condemn the building by drilling holes into the foundation and doing stupid things. Like, he should have just left this alone.
Letting people go up there and vandalize it and bust windows and which, could have also stirred up the spirits.
Yeah.
Because you're literally destroying.
Most definitely. And then let's talk about paranormal history part of it. So you obviously have the nurses, right? Mm-hmm. And also up there's been satanic rituals performed. There's so many people that I know that's before the owners now. Like when that guy owned it, that was up there, and pretty much, they walked around, partied there, and did what they did, and they experienced so much paranormal activity there, as far as apparitions, doppelgangers, people doing the satanic rituals, demonic activity, getting scratched,
hearing voices, kids laughing, the famous one, the kid plays with the ball.
And then I was told about somebody seeing a crawler crawling all over the walls, ceiling, and floors.
Also, another couple ones are a little girl seen on the 3rd floor, the little boy playing with the ball, a
guy that fell down the elevator.
Yeah.
You'll hear him scream.
Shadow people, so that's probably what you was talking about. Shadow.
The crawler?
Yeah.
No. I mean, it looks like a shadow, kind of like a shadow person or a crawler. But it's totally different.
Also, another one is a hearse.
The homeless man's dog.
You can see an apparition of a hearse driving up and dropping off coffins, which is kind of weird though because they made the chute for the patients not to be able to see that. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe this was during the sanatorium.
Maybe. Slamming doors, obviously. Conversations, disembodied voices. Also, another one is in the kitchen. The smell of bread. Numerous people have smelled fresh bread